So today I decided to do a teaching video about the Alberti bass. Have you guys ever heard of it? You can post it in comments. Alberti bass is really cool. It's actually very hard to put together with rhythm sometimes though. So we're going to use the Serenade for this one because one of my students is playing this. So I'm going to play it very slowly so you guys can kind of hear some of the parts and stuff. So basically the Alberti bass is using these chords. That's the 1, 4, 5, 7, 1 chord, okay? But it's going like this. So that's really cool, right? So basically what that's doing is it's using those chords and making kind of a melody out of it. That's the simplified version of explaining it. But it's actually really fun and you can use that in classical pieces, rock and roll, whatever. It's really cool. So they're putting it together with this piece Serenade that's really fun. And then they have, you know, they add more to it. Anyway, then they add more chords to it in the piece also. So it's pretty advanced actually. It's pretty fun. But anyways, so that's also where stuff like canon comes in, useful, things like that. And then also knowing your scales and arpeggios, of course, too. But anyways, so I'm going to kind of play part of the piece and show you guys how they're using it within classical music. So I think that's pretty cool. So look up at Alberti bass. There's a lot of information on it. It's actually pretty cool. You can do it on all sorts of different keys and stuff. It's basically just a moving bass line, if you put it that way. Some of the music theory books kind of make it really more complicated than that. But really, it's a moving bass line. So here we go. Okay, here's the first part. So that's part one, okay? So that you can kind of hear the Alberti bass in there, right? When I played it. It's actually very pretty. So, and if you get it on the right notes and everything, it's beautiful. So I'm going to play the next part. Now the next part kind of moves into a G position. So this is actually a really great piece to learn. The next part's going to move into G position. So you have the 1, 4, 5 chords here. Hear the difference? My piano stuck a little bit there. Anyway, I have some sticky keys on this. I got to repair it. But anyways, so that's the bass line for the G position. So I'm going to play a little bit of that for you. So here we go. Okay, so now we're going to start with section 2, or the B section, which is in music theory, that would be called the B section. So this is the G position section. So I apologize because some of the keys are a little sticky here. I have to get the piano tuner over. So anyway, we're going to do this nice and slow so you can kind of see how it is. Okay, so I'm going to go very slow here because the rhythm's kind of insane. So I want to show you guys what the rhythm does and stuff. And I'll try to add, you know, like a printout of the piece on here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But yeah, anyways. Here's where it changes, okay? So you're going to the C chord here. Like that. Now this part really slow, just go. So now you're going back to like almost a G chord. See, hear that? So that's kind of syncopated. So it goes like this. I'm going to do that again. That's I'm going to actually show you what it is. It's doing this. So starting from the high C, it's going to go. So this is very slow. Then you're going to the F. And then going here. Okay, So that's how you do that. So that's the part I just played. I had to stop the video because it wasn't letting me turn it around. That's the part I just played right there. So you can see it's kind of syncopated. So I played it very slow for you guys, so you can kind of hear how it sounds. I would suggest practicing that very slow also. But then it goes back to the A section again. Da, 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 da. I can't sing, but you get the idea. So that's the Alberti bass. Okay, so this is a Serenade. So yeah, it's a really beautiful piece, and I think you guys would like it. So check it out, okay?